Yes, people. Welcome back, man, guys. We got some big breaking news coming for you today, man. And this is wild. This is wild. This goes against everything that we have been told from the Blue Moon guys and that. Fabrizio Romano, as today said, he's spoken. Jude Bellingham is close on joining Real Madrid. This is come as quite a surprise, man, because I can't lie. I thought this was after everything that we've read, everything that we've been told by the supposed ITKs, looking like they were wrong, man. Looking like Fabrizio Romano breaking that news.
I mean, it doesn't even feel that surprising because the amount of twists and turns that's happening in this Jude Bellingham transfer saga is just another twist and turn. Like, this has been going wild for ages. At one point it was us, then it was Liverpool, then it was Madrid, then it was back to us, then Liverpool dropped out, and then it was firmly us, and then obviously now it's Madrid. Like, it's been I keep saying it every time we do a stream on this. I always say it's the weirdest transfer this year because it's never felt like it's firmly been in one side. I think the last round of stream that we did, that was when I was most confident in it, because obviously we had all the ITKs giving it the bigger.
Yeah,
I just have trust issues. I just have really bad trust issues now. You know, like people in the chat saying Hugh said it was done, 125 million. I'm getting cooked in the Big Six Twitter. I'm getting cooked, man. I bought into it. I bought into the ITKs. I trusted them. They told me information. I bought the information. I refed the information. I relayed it. I've been learning lyrics to the Beatles, man. I've been learning lyrics to Hey Jude. I just feel let down, man. But look, you know,
I think it's a madness, man. You know what I mean? Like, the guys on the BM, man, they was going in hard. You know, we had a fun time, man. We was laughing and joking. We were building them up. You know what I mean, Didsbury Dave.
Didsbury Dave let us down.
Come outside, bro. What's going on here?
Well, on that, you say it's a madness. And speaking of a madness, we've got Hamadness. We got receipts with Hamadness, innit? The guy owes us 500 quid each. I mean, 1.5k coming our way from Hamadness if this deal doesn't go through. Obviously, he's got until the end of the transfer window. But he's going with 3 super chats. I've seen him getting cooked in this stream alone before we even started, man. Like 20 minutes ago, he's getting as soon as I press schedule on this stream, right? Instantly, where's Hamadness? Where's Hamadness? I was like, oh no. But yeah, Hamadness has come in with a 17.99. Yes. He says, my source traveled to Manchester to watch the City versus Arsenal game. After the game, texting me congrats on the victory and on Jude Bellingham. He then says, Ferran Soriano told him the deal is done unless something really bad happens between both parties. And then he said at the end of that, Jude to City is done. And then again, 36.99, yes, Amanda says, my source is extremely trustworthy and never gotten anything wrong about City transfer deals in the last few years. Amid all the Haaland Madrid rumours, he told me that Haaland to City was done.
Well, listen, Hamadness, I think he does hold a certain point. I mean, there was a period in time where Haaland to Real Madrid, it was nailed on. Now, I'm not saying there's going to be a U-turn here, but I'm just saying we have seen this kind of thing happen before. I don't know if it was to the same level, the same extent of what we've seen with Jude Bellingham this morning, but he does have a point that Madrid like to think, and Madrid sources said that Haaland to Madrid was done, and it didn't, did it?
Yeah, but
is this just now?
That's pretty big. That Man City are still very much in the hunt for Jude Bellingham. Man City have always been in the background and have the financial clout. The deal with Real Madrid is not done yet, and that is absolutely crucial.
Hey, Jude.
Well, no, bro.
It takes another fucking twist, doesn't it? It just had to. Fucking hell, man. I just want to know, innit? Just tell me. Just rip the Band-Aid off. Just tell me what's going on.
Oh, Fabrizio, man.
And this is the Fabrizio source from before, isn't it? Obviously saying that Madrid are close to completing a deal to sign Jude Bellingham, confirmed. Negotiators are approaching to the final stages. Personal terms almost agreed. And he says new meeting has been scheduled to complete the agreement with Borussia Dortmund.
That's confidence.
So No, that his confidence is low. Obviously, that isn't the timeline, and that's the wrong way around. Like that there from Fabrizio was what was said first. The Rob Dorset from Sky there is literally just come out seconds ago.
I don't think it's done, man. I really don't think it's done.
Well, it's
but
not.
definitely
It's not done. It's factually not done. Fabrizio saying it's not done.
Yeah, but you
There's
got
a
to.
report
It's got to be
saying that
very
Madrid
close
are-
though.
There's a report saying that Madrid are looking to get this done as soon as possible, like the way they did with Tchouaméni, to avoid
That's
any
Fabrizio said that. He said that.
yeah,
Yeah,
to avoid any U-turn happening. So that just goes to show it's probably not as far along as maybe it's reported. Madrid are trying to get this done quick, in case Jude does have a bit of a second thought, or in case it's not as nailed on as they thought. So I don't think it's done, but it's definitely a massive kick in the teeth, man. I wasn't expecting that to come out today, but
yeah, it's definitely confidence in the deal. He's back to just being. He's not going to sign for City again.
well, where does
We
that leave
did
us now? Where does that leave us now, man? Because Alexis Mac Allister looks like he's set
James
to go
Maddison.
to Liverpool. James Madison, man.
Yeah. Look, listen. I got told yesterday, right, that City have had 3 meetings with James Madison, but I thought that was based on like a backup. Like he'd come in anyway, but as a backup player. Like
Well,
could we
we're
see a
at ITK.
situation? Could we see
It's
a
a sensitive
situation?
topic right now, LB. ITKs are very sensitive right now. Be careful
Yeah,
how you
bro,
label
LB, you're
information.
gonna get cancelled now, innit?
Yeah. Well, can we see a situation where James Madison comes in as a number 1 starter for Manchester City? Is he good enough?
No. Just no. I like Madison, and I said in the stream ages ago that I'd take Madison as like an enforcer, like a squad player. Like he's able to come in and do a job. We know he'll be okay in the Premier League. He won't take time to adapt, but he's not the number 1. He's not. He's just not good enough to come in and replace a Bernardo Silva or an Ilkay Gundogan. I don't think he's.
Well, Bernardo Silva ain't leaving, bro.
I'm saying
I'm confident.
I'm saying this on the basis that I'm saying that both of them on the basis that both of them were to leave. If that was to be the case, my point from the very beginning was if we're to lose both of them, we will need Jude and another one, and another one would have been James Madison.
Yeah, but it could be that he might be the number 1. You know, I don't know, man. Like, we're not getting no news. Like nothing's coming out. Where's all the leaks at, man? Do you know what I'm saying? Where are the leaks at?
Yeah, but if City have put all their eggs in one basket and Jude's chosen Real Madrid, I mean, look at the fact is that we have been in for Jude Bellingham. We 100% have been going for Jude Bellingham. That has 100% been a thing, right? Hang on. Freddie's going mad. Hang on.
Here we go. Jude to City.
Oh wait, no. What? Wait, why is Freddie going mad?
He might just be playing, isn't it?
Freddie baiting. I don't know why he's baiting. Yeah, we are 100% in for. We were 100% in for Jude Bellingham when we have been the whole time. Like we 100% have been. The matter of the fact is, if he goes to Madrid, he's chosen Real Madrid, isn't it? We got to hold that L. He basically he's chosen Real Madrid over us, and that's something that we've got to do now. It firmly feels like City have been putting all their eggs in one basket. It firmly feels like City have been putting all their eggs in one basket. We're not seeing any news to no other midfielders. We had Madison links ages ago. We had Rice links. That was more recent. Mac Allister, that was firmly in the bin. It's looking more likely that he's going to end up at Liverpool than us. So there are no other links because we've full sent for Jude. Now is time where backup plan starts. And on the Blue Moon forum and that, and obviously I was looking to see the situation and to see the fallout and see what see if Disbury Dave and Tommy show their face kind of thing. And Tommy was in there and he was saying that basically expect City to brief it. If City believe that they've lost this race for Jude Bellingham, they'll brief it because they don't want this. They don't want these kind of streams to be happening. They don't want this negativity surrounding everything. So they will. That's what happens with all the players.
Yeah. Sometimes let's have a look at somebody's God's few.
I was going to say I could see us reigniting our interest in Declan Rice. I could genuinely see that being a possibility because he's affordable.
I also think it's 2 different type of players, though, isn't it?
But he's versatile, Declan Rice.
Yeah,
he can play as a
sitter.
true.
He does go forward sometimes, isn't it? For me, it'd be Declan Rice. He'd fit that Stones role. He'd be more like a Phillips replacement to sit next to Rodri.
Yeah, I agree. Mihail says a mistake. Goal learned from Hans Bustoe. Who the fuck is that? I don't know what that means.
I think he means Ancelotti.
Oh, okay. Big up, Mail. Obey says, bro, sorry I'm late. Can I ask a quick catch up? I'm at work. Worried. Yeah, Bellingham's going Real Madrid by the looks of it. Pain. Zine Carl says, apparently City journalist getting debriefed tonight. Yeah, exactly what.
Yeah, that's what I was saying then.
Hamad says, be prepared to build my statue outside the shed. He's still going in, Hamadness.
Hamadness is going with absolute chest. And he's not
Yeah.
asked. I know why. It's because he owes us fucking 1,500 quid. Because he got a contract with his name on it.
Danzivar with a 5 says, if true, oh well, next target. Guaranteed we have 3 to 4 alternatives who will be just as good, if not better.
Yeah.
I mean, who are those alternatives then?
We don't know yet, innit? We've been full sending Jude, so now it's time
I know,
to
but
send the target.
There's not many players better than Jude Bellingham in that position.
Yeah, but there's nothing to say that we don't go back in for someone like a Mac Allister.
Yeah,
there's nothing to say that.
We need to go and nab Mac Allister from under their nose, man. We need to go full send that. Go and blow them out of the water financially.
Nothing said that we can't do that.
I agree. I think go back in for Mac Allister personally. Obey says, chat, chill, and Hamadness until the fat lady sings. It's not over till it's over. Strudels says, happy to get Vega instead, really. Also, if you want to laugh, Arsenal fan at work tried to get a grievance against me for sending Edison crying gifts. That's hilarious, bro.
That's fucking well funny.
You
should screenshot that and put it on Twitter.
Yeah, you should. You should. Vizzy with a 2 says, yes, time to full send for Verts. Get it done. A lot of people mentioned Verts.
That's another one as well that we've not really had links to, but we spoke about him ages ago.
Yeah. And Amanda says, there is no if we don't sign Jude. Are you telling me Khaldoon, Varane, my source are lying? I will say with chest, it's done. Be ready to build my statue. Still going in. It's still going in.
I rate the chest, man. I
rate the chest. I rate the chest, me, Hernandez, mate. I rate that.
And don't put with the 5 says, dodged a bullet, in my opinion. Now we can get multiple centre mids, look for a pacey winger and a left back, hopefully. Quantity over quality. Okay, first. And Danzibar says, best run club in the world with huge resources. They will have an eye on players that FIFA experts don't even know exist. From Danzibar. I got a couple of member chats as well coming. Simon says it's Spain without the S with the 24 months. Akash says no news from Ornstein or German sources. Could be a good sign. Yeah, true. And Buff Daddy with the 13 says we don't need Jude Ellingham. We have Super Maximo Perone. Big fan of another big fan of Perone. And Lord of Chexy says new Gundo contract needed immediately. Well, actually, on that, there are some rumours coming out that City are offering him a £9 million a year contract to stay, and that he's seriously considering it. So, maybe that's going to be a thing.
Yeah, but, Patrick Crowes, by the way, he said, "Get the shovel, start digging grave on the hill." Yeah, that's it, Patrick. Yes, Patrick. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Chase Dubet with a 2 also says, "Who needs Jude? We've got Sergio Gomez."
Yeah, not sure about that one.
Not sure about that. And Andrew Riley with a 2 says, "Give me Gavi, still free."
Yeah, I mean, Gavi's a player that I probably would be interested in as well. Mac Allister for me is now the one. In fact, let's do a poll. What are the options then? Rice is an option.
But is he an option though?
Well, according to Tom, he's an option.
But is he? I guess so.
Rice, Mac Allister. Who else?
Don't put Vega in there. Vega doesn't count.
Nah, Vega's a different solution. And he doesn't look like he's going to Real Madrid anyway.
No, we're talking number one targets here. Who's going to come in?
We're talking about number one targets. Yeah, Frenkie de Jong could be an option.
Frenkie de Jong. I mean, they do need to sell.
They need to sell, and
yeah, I'll put him in. Yeah. And then do you put Verts? A lot of people put Verts.
Yeah, a lot of people saying Verts.
Madison, to be fair, Madison is the one that I think is probably an option. I'm gonna put Madison over Verts, because there has been actual links to Madison. There's not really been anything that I can see regards.
Fucking hell, everything's going on today. By the way, Messi's confirmed now. He's leaving PSG. Fabrizio.
Put him in the options.
Put him in the options. They've just lost out on Jude, right? Don't tell me that fucking Messi won't come in and be a cam for us.
Well, I mean, the thing is, it's a serious option.
It's a serious option.
Listen,
it's a
get that tinfoil hat on. Get that tinfoil hat on. The day that Bellingham is almost going to sign Madrid is the day Messi confirms to leave PSG. Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah, on a reel, right? We did that stream this morning, Hugh, and then straight away afterwards, L'Keep started talking about it, and I was like, and then you was like, is this different? And then I was like, that is a different source to what we was looking at. Telling you, man.
Change the title.
Messi,
Emergency live stream. Emergency live stream. Messi to City.
Messi, mate, come in and be that Cam, mate. Be that midfield Donny. And he could do what Kev does, innit? And just like push up near Haaland.
The thing is, though, like, it's got to be an option. It's got to be on the list. I know he's 35 years old, but it's a free transfer. You can give him Kevin De Bruyne money. So it's not going to be on mega cash. It'll just be on Kev money. And it's an option. But I think Mac Allister, for me, is probably the one that I'm looking at. Who would you go for out of the list?
You go for here. I mean, my Messi.
Not Messi. If Messi's not an option, if Messi's not an option, which one would it be out of the people on the list?
Free up Messi, man.
On the list, I'd go Mac Allister. But free up my guy Messi, and then I'm choosing Messi.
Free the brother, man. Get Messi in.
Well, he's only free.
I mean, free up on a list, innit? But we only have 4 options, unfortunately. YouTube's so dead, man.
With our footballing brains on, and we're actually thinking about the long-term future of the club. The Mac Allister is the outstanding candidate. But in terms of hype and excitement to match what maybe Bellingham would have brought in, you're looking at Messi because he's going to exceed that.
Hey, what? Say that again.
The hype that surrounded Jude Bellingham. If you try to match the hype, Messi matches that hype.
Mac Allister doesn't
match that hype.
Yeah. I thought you said it
wasn't about Mac Allister, but it would have been about Jude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But football brainhead, it does use Mac Allister is the option. Like Mac Allister is the standout candidate to take that for that City should be going for.
Yeah, but Messi, bro.
But Messi, innit? That's the thing.
Messi's the one, man.
Bro, this morning, when me and Hugh did that stream this morning, everyone in the chat was like, nah, not Messi. We don't need him anymore. Now that Jude's in the bin, the tide has turned. There's a space freed up for Lionel Messi. Now everyone in the chat is like, time to get Messi. Let's go get Messi. We need to re-up the meme, innit?
Yeah, re-up, man. Re-up. Go save him from Paris, you two. Get on your plane.
We'll fly to Paris this time instead of doing it on my street.
I'll hold it down here while you go and grab Messi from Paris.
I tell you what, Messi's that thing, man, that like, I'm not even saying it's the best thing for us as a club, but to see Lionel Messi in a City shirt would be pretty cool. It'd be more than pretty cool. It'd be fucking unreal.
He'd still slam. With Haaland in front of him, he would slam. He just has to unlock the defenses with those cheeky little passes that nobody else sees, and Haaland buries them.
20 assists. He's got 20 assists.
Oh, man!
He's got 19 assists and 20 goals this year.
Man would come to the Premier League with Haaland in front of him and smash the Premier League assist record in the first season.
Yeah, probably would. We probably would. Like, that's obviously the super chat there from Reset. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Where the links at, man? Yo, journalist, do your job, innit? Sam Lee, Jack Gone, where are you, boys?
Give me
I'm
information,
starving, man. Fucking starving here.
Mars was saying, by the way, big up Stephen Leck in it. Mars was saying that Jude Bellingham expected to join Real Madrid on a 6-year contract until 2020.
I think that's done. I think it's done.
I genuinely, I'm sorry, Hermanus, mate. I know that you keep going big on it, yeah. But I genuinely believe that Jude to Real Madrid is a thing. I think he's chosen. This is the most convincing side of it now. I genuinely, I said it with Chess last time that I was convinced that Jude was joining City because all the information that was there. I said it with Chess, man. But now that Chess, where I'm backing out, I'm backing down, innit? I'm backing out, me. I mean, I'm Alt F4. Control, delete, end process. I'm out of this Jude Bellingham thing, innit? I'm out. I'm out. This is the most news that we've had from either side. From either side. Like, we've not had news like this to say he's coming to City.
Yeah.
Not this sure. So,
sad time. Let's have a look at some more super chats then. Big up to Gilus. For becoming a YouTube member. I appreciate the support,
bro.
lad. Chris Doss with a 5 says most quiet City transfer. Now it's about to be hectic after Bellingham to Madrid. Could be the domino effect coming. Well, this is exactly what I said on a previous stream. We need that domino, man.
the domino to fall, innit? This could
this
be
is the
now
domino.
Yeah.
100%.
We thought it'd be
I'm tweeting,
Gundo leaving, but in fact, it's just Jude going somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm tweeting it, man. I've had enough. Bring me Messi. I'm tweeting it. I'm getting it started on Twitter
already. Big up Dolphy, Messi leaving PSG. Will City make a move there? Perez with the 2 says, "What's up with our inside agents giving false info?"
I know, man.
You know what I mean? You live by the sword, die by the sword, innit? You know what I'm saying? These guys told me. 9320 Blue, Didsbury Dave, you made us dream, man. You made us dream. And it's turning out to be a nightmare, lads. So I need more information. What's happening now? And why is this happening?
What's next? Yeah, what is next? We need to know the next turn, innit?
Yeah. Rio says, what about Kovacic? Kovacic for me is a backup player. He's not going to come in as behind number 1. He's a squad rotational player, so I still think that could happen anyway. But he's not going to be on number 1. We're looking for a number 1 target.
I think Kovacic could still happen. We've been meeting Kovacic, and he didn't look great even night. But I think he could come in and do a good job as a backup. So
yeah, he's a backup player. He's a squad rotational player. He's not number 1, man. We've got Zinkar says, watch La Liga. De Jong won't survive in the Premier League, so not a fan. That's currently the second most voted for player in the poll, Zinkar, as well. So that ain't great. Chase DeBet says, if we bring in 1 to 2 new midfielders this summer, what's the future for McAtee and Perone? Do they never get a shot at the first team? Pep seems to rate them. I think McAtee will be loaned to the Premier League team this year, and I think Perone will stay with the first team squad this year. I think Pep likes Perone. He's going to stay, and Perone don't want to go on loan, apparently. Peyton says, imagine Messi, the goal, and Spider-Man together. Yeah, that would be pretty insane, bro. That would be
madness.
Barry Josh says, get Mac Allister and Messi and let Mac Allister Foden be an understudy of Messi. Long-term investment. Yeah, it's a free transfer as well, man. It's a free transfer as well. So, you know.
It just makes sense now. Now, more than ever, it makes sense.
I know.
It just makes sense. You can't tell me that he won't slot in, because he will.
Yeah,
he will slot into that role. He'll slot into that role nicely.
He will.
The only thing that it'll lack from Messi is him coming back and helping out defensively. So you got to kind of allow for that.
Boys. Is this the final nail in the coffin?
Yep. It's done.
He's fucking got off. Hugh's gone. He's had enough, man.
Yeah.
What about Salt? Wants to say hi, bro.
That's done. It's done.
Sorry, I had a visitor, but
fuck, I owed them 50 quid. I owed them 50 quid. But
that's
he owes me 100 quid anyway.
It's over.
So.
Chat, it's over.
Yeah, listen, man, let's be real. He's a bit mid anyway, Bellingham. Like, I never really wanted him.
Jude Bellingham, innit? That's what he's taking. Jude Bellingham. Her madness, mate. Her madness, mate. What the fuck are you doing? Come outside. Why are you doing this to us, bro? You're bringing us all this pain.
What's going on? Get your credit card out.
Her madness, mate. I want that. I don't want that in a super chat. I want that PayPal direct. I don't want YouTube to take none of that money.
Yeah, that's what can you say? That's it. It's done.
Bro, that is done. It is done.
That's so brutal as well.
Amanda says, I'm waiting for this City announcement. I want the announcement that we're not going to sign him.
Oh, my God, guys. It's over, man. It's over. I tell you what, you know, confidence was pretty high, man. But on a real year, serious.
No, there's another reel out here. Cade, right? He was giving it big, and I don't know why he was giving it big, and I don't know where he thought his sources were. Anyway, Cade, right, has bought a Jude Bellingham Manchester City top.
Oh, yeah. Why would you do that,
for 60 quid.
Why would you do that, man? Crazy, man. Yo, Hugh, what are you saying, man?
May look for a refund, man. Look for a refund off the club while they're doing refunds this morning anyway. Might be worth your while.
Yeah. No, they're not doing refunds, they're doing reballot.
Yo, by the way, check this super chat out, Hugh.
I promise to say hi. Yeah, come up and say hello. Be nice to meet you, my friend.
Big up Joseph says transfer fee was done, but Madrid hold advantage with personal terms. City won't put him on KDB and Haaland wages. Besides, Jude has never been a City fan. From Joseph. Got a couple of other super chats here coming in. We've had quite a lot, so sorry if we've missed any. But Recep says, bro, I'm telling you, Messi is Messi. Don't look at his age. I agree, bro. I agree. I get him in anyway. Paratosh with the 5 gifted memberships. Big up Paratosh. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted, bro, my dog. Recep, another one, says, you saw the Messi World Cup performance, right? Get him. I don't think anyone's saying don't get him. We all saying get him, innit?
Now, yeah, this
that
morning.
That would boil piss, by the way. That would boil piss. Messi on a free transfer. That would boil so much piss. I think fans would rather us get Jude Bellingham than Messi.
You know, they were saying Haaland could be our first Ballon d'Or winner and his only competition is Messi. Messi could be our first Ballon d'Or winner. At least we'll have both the front runners.
Yeah, the greatest ever footballer to have played for our club, man. I'll take that.
You already have him, man. His name's Calvin Phillips.
Oh, Mihail says, first he wanted Liverpool, then Madrid. He did not want to join us. Why would we want him? Get somebody who wants to be part of City FC. Oh no, City. Fuck him. Something from Mihail. Roll up. Says Messi is getting $1 billion to play in Saudi Arabia. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think we get Messi. I think he's going to go to Saudi Arabia, man. But we've got to put our name in the hat, surely. Surely we've got to put our name in the hat and be like,
I mean, there was rumors today about that happening.
Yeah. Because I think he's only 35. He'll be 36 in June or something, right? So just say come to City for 2 years and then go when you're 38, bro.
We'll go America.
Saudi Arabia ain't going to be like, nah, you're not coming at 38. You know what I mean? Is he really that asked about money?
Well, clearly Ronaldo isn't because he's willing to cut his deal short with Saudi Arabia. He wants to leave. He was to get 150 odd million.
I think Messi might look at that Ronaldo situation, and might be like, what's going on there? Why does he want to be leaving there so soon?
If City put the name in the hat, there ain't no way you can go Saudi Arabia. Not yet.
No, not yet, because he has options. The reason that Ronaldo went to Saudi Arabia because there was no options, no one wanted him.
Yeah, the options were dead, yeah. And that's because he was older. He was like, 37, something like that.
So, yeah, I think...
When you think about it from Messi's perspective, it's one last rodeo. This is your best chance at one more Champions League. Link up with the man who made you, Pep Guardiola, with the best team Pep Guardiola's probably ever had as well.
People were speaking about this basically after the morning stream. People were speaking about this in the Discord server, right? And they're saying that it ain't happening now. But I was saying like it would make sense from a City point of view if you could get Messi in for like a season and then do one of them deals where he pre-agrees to go to New York City. Then he pre-agrees to go to New York City. We know in the past that Messi has wanted to play in MLS. So he goes straight from City, does a season with us, fucks off to the MLS, plays for New York City, and then becomes like a CFG ambassador.
Yeah.
And that for City is perfect scenario and great clout for the CFG.
Yeah.
And then I've not even spoke about the amount of fucking tops we'd sell.
He already knows all of our directors and all our board anyway from his days at Barcelona. Like, it'll just feel like a natural fit for him, bar the weather. But he could just share Bernardo Silva's sunbed.
True. I've seen before, by the way. I don't know if I read this out. So Cherries at the 5 months said time start the Frankie de Jong agenda. But yeah, I know a few people have mentioned him in it. He is there. There was this one. I'm just trying to see if we missed any super chats. That's all. There's one from Danzibar saying, "Oh no, we have seen that one."
Yeah, I've got the list here. I've got Penguin East with a 2. Says Zishan 8-1, but he said Cancelo to Arsenal. Wouldn't surprise me, but I'd take that. I don't want him back. Andrew says this is the big sources. Thing is, the big sources ESPN, Sky don't report until it's near the finish line. Yeah, true, because they're more of a news. They don't give too many rumors in it. So yeah, you're right on that one. Gene with a 2 says financial and commercial vices Messi make sense, but not others than that.
Yes, Jean Cartier.
Yeah, man. Big up to Marco says, let's say Messi does come. How would the lineup even look? It doesn't make sense.
Well, we spoke about this morning, me and Jordan. We said that he's the perfect fit to go into that Alvarez role that he did on against Fulham.
Yeah, but the Alvarez role is the Kevin De Bruyne role.
Yeah, but they can rotate. Kevin De Bruyne is not a young man either.
Plus, you could play him right wing.
Yeah,
We need a right winger. You
Yeah,
could
listen,
play.
I said
People might be like, oh, but pace. We never use pace, and also we still play Riyad Mahrez. He doesn't have the most pace.
Yeah,
and
he was
Mahrez
linked with
doesn't
Real
defend
Madrid.
anyway.
He's been
Mahrez
linked with
doesn't
Real
track back
Madrid.
either.
Yeah, exactly. So it just fit in.
Yeah. Russ says Rice is the obvious choice. He's English, knows the league, physical. Never mind, versatile. Plus, we can include Phillips in the deal. I think City will be looking at Rice. I think so. Evian with the 2 says, I'll watch Florian Wirtz for a very long time. Can't understand why bigger clubs are not going for him. Hot take, but Wirtz is better than Bellingham, says Evian. Daniel says, emergency City, sign Messi or nah? From Daniel, possibly. With no
City sign Messi or nah? That's the situation.
Yeah, Austin says, LB, bring out the contracts. Contracts are here, my friend. Contracts are here. You know what I mean? Rio says, what about Pedri or Gavi? Pedri, I don't think will happen, but Gavi may be an option. You know, these contract situations still ain't really sorted out. So possibly could get him on a free transfer if you believe the rumours. Zenis with the 2 says, I wonder if charges influenced his decision. Possibly. You never know. Oh, you never know. You never know.
I mean, something that we didn't look at, and one thing that the way that the ITKs will get out of this is they said that he said yes to City.
Yeah.
Right? But he could also say yes to Real Madrid. I mean, he might have said yes to City, but clearly he's said yes to Real Madrid as well, and he's going forward with that.
Yeah. James says, are you surprised to see us pulling out? Jude agreed terms with Real Madrid, so why push for a player who's agreed elsewhere? He clearly wanted Liverpool. Yeah, I mean, he clearly, I think he did want Liverpool, didn't he? Zerified says, another reason for us to smash Real Madrid now. Yeah, that's going to be a madness, bro. That game's going to be crazy.
Timing on this as well.
I know, mate. I would have much rather this happen tomorrow after tonight's game. You know what I mean? Turkey says, Bellingham is very likely to go to Madrid. My dad works near Real Madrid, and someone from the board told him Bellingham said yes, from Turkey. We've also got Jules. Yes. The new member says, pronounced Jules. Oh, okay. Thoughts on Barella? No links to him, no. No links to Barella. Man.
No links to Barella. A lot of people speak about him, though. A lot of people do rate him.
There's a lot of links in the chat to Barella, but nothing from the newspapers or transfer rumours. Caleb says, never wanted Bellingham in the first place. Perron will be twice the player. Jude will ever be in the next 3 to 4 years. Perron will be twice the player. Jude will ever be in the next 3 to 4 years. Doper with a 5 says, so where do I buy my tickets for the Messi hype train? I'm not from around here. I'm not on the train. I'm not on that train, man. The train ain't there yet for me. My personal opinion. Are you guys on the train or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm full board, mate.
Business, mate. That's class.
Choo, take me onto that hill. I'm on the hill anyway from Jude, so I may as well just stay there at this point.
Yeah, give me one link.
Just to change over. You know, when you're in London, you're on the trams. You get off of one stop to get on a different tube to go somewhere else. That's just what it is right now with Bellingham to Messi. Just change direction.
What do you say then, LB? Give you what?
Give me one link, not this shitty little equip one, and I'll be on the Messi hype train.
Nah, you're adding extra turns in there.
Yeah. Soma says you could probably fit Messi and Silva in one sunbed, lol. Yeah, they are pretty small, isn't it? Zinkal says Messi is the perfect Bernardo replacement, and Chase Dubert says Lequip dropped Messi to City rumours 4 hours ago. There's some more. Let me get this up now. Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund now must negotiate. The Bundesliga side, who haven't been informed about Real Madrid and Jude Bellingham agreeing, obviously, the deals, want 150 million euros.
This is the thing, right? We heard before that came out before, literally a couple of hours ago. Real Madrid aren't going to pay over £100 million for Jude Bellingham. So, you know what I mean? But City were willing to pay more than £100 million.
That's the thing, man. Just because he said yes to Real Madrid doesn't mean he's going to it. Like, Dortmund can just say nah. City are offering more money.
Go, no, we're accepting that City deal, mate. They've offered more money.
You stay here or you go to City. Like, Real Madrid aren't offering us the cash. But then Patrick Berger says City are out of the race.
Yeah. But then again, if Real Madrid don't agree a fee with Dortmund, now what's going to happen then? He's going to stay
But if they
there?
agree, if Real Madrid agree, if he with Dortmund, you mean?
No, if they don't agree with you.
Well, then where does that leave Jude Bellingham? He said yes to a club that can't buy him.
Yeah. So what happens? He's going to stay there and wait till next year?
The big blue shark comes back in and says, "Listen, rethink your life decisions, mate."
Yeah. This is why I just, it's been a weird one. And the reason it's been so strange is that City have never actually been favourites to sign Jude Bellingham. Never once been favourites to sign him. Even when Liverpool pulled out of the deal, it was more of a favourite to stay at Dortmund and go to Manchester City. So it's never really been like, people have never really believed it. But it was like, we had the Real Madrid, we've not had too much Real Madrid, everything that we've had from Real Madrid, other than Diario, who fair dues, man. We slagged them off on that stream last week.
Yeah, they've got it right this time.
It looks like Diario got it spot on. They were wrong last year with the Haaland one, but it looks like they were right with this one. Diario moving mad now. Are they a trusted source now? Do you know what I mean?
Well, a broken clock is right twice a day, innit?
What a good response that was. That was so quick as well.
Big up to Austin with a 2. Says, you think we'd learn, but I'm ready to be hurt again. Obviously about Messi, I imagine that's about. And Edjovi says, I'm a Barca fan and a City fan by default. Messi to City would be great for City and Barca. Can you send us silver, though, as payment for Pep and Tiki? Jokes. Also, destroy Madrid. Yeah, we'll do that, bro, if you give us Gavi on a free transfer as well, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll make that work, man. We'll make that work. Oh, my days. Guys, ain't looking good, brev. I want us to hijack the move, man, from Mac Allister. I don't know what we do, man. If we don't get Mac Allister or Jude Bellingham, what do we do?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know about Rice, man. I don't know about Rice. I've always had this thing with Rice that, like, I don't know how good this guy is, man. I don't know how, like, what his level is. I don't know what his ceiling is. I can't decide. Would you be happy with Rice or what?
No, because it doesn't give me the attacking threat that I wanted.
You want goals and assists?
Yeah. Because that's what Gundogan offers.
Hugh, what are you saying?
I'd be underwhelmed. I'd accept him and I'd say I'm going to get behind this guy on the basis that he should develop and progress under Pep Guardiola, who's obviously the best manager in the world, in my opinion. And he's known for developing players, like good players, into becoming great players. But he doesn't give me that same wow factor or excitement factor that a Bellingham would.
At the same time, I feel like if we get Rice, he's going to play next to Rodri.
Yeah, I don't get it.
He'll play in that Stones role. He'll play next to Rodri, not further ahead.
Well, Pep loves versatile players, man. Pep loves versatile players, and we know Rice can play in the 8. We know he can get forward. So Pep may feel getting his hands on him, he could turn him into more of a Gundogan than just a Rodri. Add more to his game. So that's probably what the thought process would be. You're not bringing him in to just be a Rodri or what Fernandinho was, just an out-and-out 6 of a defensive player.
Yeah,
we know Rice has it in his toolbox.
I think for me, he'd be basically the Gundogan replacement.
Yeah, I agree.
But is he good enough going forward?
Not now, no. Right now, absolutely not.
No, I don't think
the idea would be that you develop him, like I said.
What's his stats, man?
Yeah, I'm going to get them put out, actually. Declan Rice stats.
Scored a goal for England in their last international break.
I'll sign him then, isn't it?
Get him in. This might be why we're looking at Madison as well. We might be going Rice and Madison.
What? That was funny, that. Let's have a look last year, man. Maybe he slammed it last year.
Silence, definitely.
Oh, nah, man. This guy has to be a 6. Bro, you can't, man, because if we keep Bernardo and then we have Rice and we get rid of and Gundo goes, and Gundo might not go in it, but if Gundo goes, then we're replacing the guy who does get goals and assists with a guy who gets 4 goals and assists in 50 games. But it stinks, man. It stinks. It's not what I see with this Jude Bellingham deal. This Jude Bellingham deal had the option of that. Do you know what I mean? That he'd be able to get goals and assists.
But he plays predominantly as a
different
six,
threat.
Declan Rice, and he always has played predominantly as a six. But I'm saying it's on the basis that we know he can play as an eight. We know we could turn him into an eight. So you'd probably see his goals and assists improve.
Yeah, go up.
In a
Go up.
yeah, massively. Like in West Ham, they don't have the most of the ball most of the time,
That's
and he
true.
plays as a six in that team. So you can't expect his stats to be soaring. I just think if City were to go in for him, they'd be saying this is someone we can turn into what we eventually want him to be, but he's not the package right now, which Jude Bellingham is.
I would be happy if we got Rice, if we got Madison as well.
That's what I mean. That's what I think. I think if we're going for Rice, yeah, that's to replace Phillips. That I think we'll go get Madison.
Yeah.
I think we'll go get. I think if we're going for Rice, yeah, that's fine, yeah, but that's a separate deal. That I think we'll go get Madison.
Like I say, bro,
just
you can laugh all you want, but I was told yesterday City had 3 meetings with Madison, and we already know that Jack Gordon's already released this news a couple of months ago that City are interested in Madison.
In January, we wanted to sign him in January.
Yeah,
I'd be really happy with Rice and Mac Allister. That would be a great bit of business this summer for me.
really? Nah, not for me. I'd want Mac Allister and Madison.
I like Declan Rice, and I think he's got something in the tank that he can develop into.
Yeah, no, I just think I either want Mac Allister or Rice plus Madison.
Yeah, maybe.
I think Mac Allister and Rice. I think I need then the really attacking guy who's Madison for me. I don't think I'd want Mac Allister and Rice. I don't think they give you enough going forward. For me, personally.
Mac Allister good going forward though.
Yeah, he is, but I just think he'll play more pause of football. He'll play more pause. He'll do what Gundogan does and let Kevin De Bruyne be the guy who goes forward. So then you need someone who can be a little bit more attacking for me. Got a couple of super chats coming. Bill Dammy says, remember same situation happened with Mbappe. He agreed to join Real Madrid and PSG offered more money. Yeah, absolutely. Tash says, this stream is the epitome of 7 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, hope, then finally bring us Messi. Love this club, man. In Tiki we trust. And Daniel says, Bernardo for Frankie de Jong's swap deal. Not for me.
City might be looking at that. And we have to have alternatives, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dave says, I actually don't give a flying fuck about Jude at the moment. My only concern is Moyes, Big Sam, Dyche football up and coming. I'm feeling sick thinking about it. Dave's like fully on the football train. He's not thinking about transfers yet.
You don't care. That's good
That
because it's very true. With the transfer window open, we're not signing anyone yet. Do you know what I mean? So we need to focus on actually getting this season done.
Yeah. No, I rate
We
it.
got content to make.
Joseph G with a 5 said Rice is very underrated going forward. Have you not seen his goal in the Conference League?
This is what Hugh said. I think obviously if he comes to Manchester City, he wouldn't play as a 6. He'd play in my opinion the Gundogan role. So he would naturally get more goals, more assists from that position. Look, I'm not completely against. I'm not completely against Rice. I just, if we get Rice, I'd also like Madison as well, which I think is doable because Rice has only got a year left on his contract. Madison's only got a year left on his contract. How much are these lads going to cost?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sure, it ain't going to cost that much money for Declan Rice. He's only got a year left on his deal. And Madison, especially if they get relegated.
Alella with a 6 month says, even if Madrid doesn't agree with Dortmund, City should forget him still. He clearly doesn't want us, and I don't want that energy at my club. A few people have had that same energy surrounding the deal. But apparently I said yes to both, but I mean, it is what it is. And Joseph G with a fat... oh, yeah, we read that a second ago. James Perry with a 6 says, let's get Odegaard from Arsenal for Erling. Maybe throw Cancelo all the port in and get the fee down a little. Nah, that's not going to happen. You're not going to get Odegaard from Arsenal. It's just not going to happen, isn't it? Jay with an 8 month says Madison and Rice is dead. Major downgrade.
Well, hang on a minute. Let me take that up. Rice would be replacing Phillips and Gundogan in one transfer. Because he'd be replacing Phillips. Because you'd imagine Phillips would go the other way, right? Because I think if Rice would come in as like a Gundogan replacement, but also play. He'd be like, you're going to play the Gundo role, but if Rodri needs a rest, you'll play in the 6, and someone else will play in the midfield. So he's already better than Phillips. Granted, he's clearly not as good as Gundogan. And then you on top of that, you're also getting Madison. So I don't think it is a
Yeah.
major downgrade.
I don't think it's a major downgrade.
I think, first of all, I would say it's a squad improvement over what we currently have. It's just that he's not as good as Gundogan. But you never know. He might get to a state. He's still got years to develop. He might develop into a world class player. I think it improves the squad. I think that improves the squad than what we currently have now. It's just that you are getting slightly less of a player because you're losing Gundogan. But Rice will give you something that Gundogan doesn't: legs in midfield. So it's not all bad.
You're going to find it really hard to just go out and find a player who immediately offers you what Ilkay Gundogan does. Like there's not a huge amount of reality to it because he's so good, Ilkay Gundogan, and he knows the system so well. He knows what to do so well. Anybody that comes in is going to take time if you want to turn them into essentially an Ilkay Gundogan, because it's not that easy. What he offers is so unique.
Yeah, no, I agree. Big up Sinathan says Haaland needs to take a massive dump in Madrid next week. Hat trick. This is a personal now. Her madness needs to PayPal all of us for the false security. Nazar says, bro, Messi's fan base will hate on City if he performs bad under us. Yeah, it's nice to have Messi, but CBA with the headache his fans bring. Sven says, what about Kovacic and Madison? Nah, I think we need a Mac Allister or a Rice for me. Right, you lads, would you take that?
I mean, Kovacic basically becomes your Phillips replacement, innit? But then also can hit up that Gundo role.
Yeah.
Madison is more attacking threat in that Gundo role.
For me, that's just a worse version of Rice and Madison. Rice, I put in my starting 11.
That is a worse version.
Kovacic, I don't put in my starting 11. He's a rotational player. So for me, that's just a worse version.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Would you take that?
No, yeah, you summed it up. Yeah, I agree.
Tash says, no to Frankie. They'll want Bernardo in return. Yeah, probably. I think we'll give Gundogan the extra year now. You might be right, man. And this is what I was talking about, domino effect. We're waiting for a domino effect for something to just kick in, and then boom, City might start to make moves. We've already heard rumours this week that Manchester City are preparing to offer a £9 million a year contract to Ilkay Gundogan. I don't know what that is, in terms of per week, whatever. And I didn't really look into it because I just thought it was BS. But maybe actually it wasn't BS. Maybe there is actually something in it. Aditya says Rice, Gabri Vega, Madison, Barella, Florian Wirtz, Thuram, Pedri, Messi, De Jong. These are all many names available. I am not panicking. And Russ Davis says Ward-Prowse, incredible set piece taker too. Not for me. Would you take Ward-Prowse, lads?
No.
Nope.
No, free kick mention, isn't it?
Shamir says the kid is good, not that good. I take De Jong. Says.
A lot of people rate that. Rachel with a 5 month says Pep singled Declan Rice out as he's an exceptional player in the embargo press conference. I think he really rates him. He definitely rates him. Pep. 100%. Pep Rice. Pep singled out Rice.
Yeah.
And that's not the first time he's done that either.
Yeah, maybe Rice we're going to make moves on Rice.
And then Tommy was like, go to the it's time to go to the Rice thread, didn't he?
Yeah, but my faith in Tommy, I'm afraid, has been hit.
No. I've only said this because you mentioned Tommy before, innit?
Yeah.
So you said this to me before, innit? So I'll just say it back to you.
Yeah. So my Tommy stocks are low right now. I think I've cashed in, man. I've sold my Tommy stonks. Disbury Dave sold my stonks. I ain't holding none of them guys anymore.
You sold it. You therefore sold at the wrong time, innit?
Yeah, I sold at the lows, man. I'm just getting my money and getting out because
the big short, innit?
They've upset me, man. They've disappointed me with this. I thought it was done, innit?
Isn't it? That's the wave that you ride with ITKs.
Prepared to get hurt.
Poor old Grizz, man. Poor old Grizz is on the end of it now. He's getting a left right center.
Why? We all knew Liverpool were gone anyway.
It's just because the final nail's put in the coffin for Grizz today.
Yeah. Big up on my ass says Madison Rice. No, not Champions League quality. I think it's slightly harsh to say that because you don't know. You don't really know Amar, to be honest with you, because Rice hasn't played Champions League. I don't know if Madison played Champions League when they were in the Champions League, but I think it's slightly harsh to say that. They're good enough for England. You know what I mean? They've done well. Rice has certainly done well for England. I I think that's a little bit harsh. You might be right. You might be right in time, but I think it's a bit harsh to say that right now because we don't actually know. We don't actually know. Messi didn't play a bad match his whole career. Yeah, Messi is sick, mate. If Messi's available, I'm going in.
Yeah, like Kelby, give us at least another link to Messi, and I'll get on the back of it.
Yeah, I just need one thing because that Liquip thing, it's not actually a thing. It's just like, it's just like an opinion piece. It's not actually any. There's no actual sources in it. Joe says this is an L overall, but who's came on top?
Norwegian meat shield.
Oh, nice, Joe. Yeah, I mean the thing is as well. We got to take an L now and again, guys, isn't it? I mean, you got to take the rough with the smooth. We got Haaland, they get Bellingham. I think 99.9% of all City fans are taking that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So here's what it is. Dynamo Drillers Craig says it's good. It's happened now. Can't hack another Kane/Cucurella situation.
Facts. We've not wasted all our time on this transfer all summer.
Yeah, I just wish it didn't happen on a match day. That's all. Remember last time it happened? Oh, like what was we doing? I remember doing a stream. It was a match day. I'm pretty sure we were live. It was it Bayern Munich? The first leg of Bayern Munich, and then some news dropped, and we were like, "This is crazy." I'm sure we were doing a watch along, and then some news dropped. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. We did a live stream after.
Bill Josh says need Gvardiol more than Jude, in my opinion. Hard to get both. But the Gvardiol news kind of died, and then it's kind of come back as well.
I don't agree with that though. I don't think we need Gvardiol more than Jude. I think we need midfielders more than centre backs.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Caleb says we grab Mac Allister, Wirtz, and Vega now. Missing on Bellingham is not that big of a deal. We can strengthen the squad now. I agree. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
It's not it's an L, but it's not like the worst L that you've ever seen.
No.
Ethan Scolford, by the way, remember for 5 months has rejoined the Xtra Club. Yes. Katie Turner with the 2 months said under Pep, Rice and Madison could be class. Is Gabby Vega no longer an option?
No, I don't think so.
The rumors are that he's also going to Madrid.
Yeah, apparently he's going to Real Madrid now.
So that's the situation, but we don't know, innit? We don't know about that. Russ Davies with the 2 says, could you see Lavia coming?
No.
I mean, City might look at Lavia. If they're desperate to get rid of Phillips, they might look at Lavia.
Yeah, I just don't see it.
Mr. Roll with the 2 says, why should Dortmund sell to Madrid at a discount? Well, that's the thing that I don't think they will sell to Madrid at a discount.
Correct.
I think Madrid have a lot further to go with this deal than what people seem to believe. It's not going to be straightforward striking a deal with Dortmund, who are clearly hell-bent on a certain fee they want hit, and it's quite clear Madrid are hell-bent they're not willing to break a certain threshold. So it's not quite done,
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's done, bro.
It's not. Factually, it's not because they've not even dealt with Dortmund. But where do I think he'll end up? I think he'll end up in Madrid.
Yeah, I think
it's not done, but I think he'll end up there.
Madness is properly doubling down on his.
Madness going in, isn't it?
Oh, what's he saying?
Madness. He's been saying the whole stream, bro. He's just been in the chat, just giving it big, just saying like, nah, you wait. Look, you're there, JP. You are wrong, my friend. He's just put it in the chat. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, Sinathan says, what a crap start to a match day. Yeah, that's why I said I'd rather just come tomorrow so it's not on a match day, man. I don't think it's the best sort of thing. Because you never know, did the players speak about this? I don't know, man. I don't know. Big up to M. Darrowell. Yes. Becoming a YouTube member. Appreciate the support, lad. Dave Rocky says, LBI asked in the previous stream, how can we fit Messi in this current system with Haaland and KDB? 3 players not tracking back is not good. You could put Messi right wing.
That's where he fits.
You might be able to play both Kevin De Bruyne and Messi if you play in this 2 holding midfielder role with a 3 at the back.
Yeah. Just like how we play Alvarez and KDB.
Yeah, you might be able to do that.
We've seen Alvarez and KDB do it before. Do you remember they switched? They switched to the right because it started off the wrong way round as Alvarez being the more deeper player. Then they switched and it just worked straight away.
Yeah. No, I agree. Joseph says, why not Jack or Phil in the midfield, then go buy a winger with the money? We were going to spend on Jude. Well, I'd love to see Phil Foden in the middle. I've said this for years, but it ain't going to happen under Pep Guardiola.
But also, Pep Guardiola has come out and said that that's where his long-term future is at. So that is an option. City will be looking at that as an option, saying like, look, we might not need to go get midfielder. We might just need to get a winger. And on that, Patrick Cross with the next super chat with a 5 says Pepper said Foden's next step is moving to the middle. Could it be Rice and add another winger, especially if one of Gundo or Bernardo stay?
I just don't see him playing in midfield. I just don't. Unfortunately,
there's nothing that gives me hope that it'll happen.
Yeah, I just think if Pep had a plan, right, to say, right, my long-term plan with Foden is to play him in midfield, I think you would have seen him in midfield in more games than you have done. But when do you ever see Phil Foden in the midfield, man? You never see him in midfield.
You only see him in the midfield when it's the early stages of cup competitions, and even then, it's very, very, very rare. Yeah, I've only seen it once or twice.
Yeah, exactly. So I just don't see it happening. While Pep Guardiola is here, I just maybe it will happen. Buzzing if it happens, but I just at the moment I just don't see it happening. Russ says, "What about Tchouaméni from Madrid? Would you take Tchouaméni, boys?"
I don't think we'll be able to get him out.
We won't get him, but I take him.
Yeah, I don't think you get him out of Madrid. Madrid are trying to strengthen that midfield, innit? And obviously with players like Cruz and that looking on the way out.
Yeah, no, I agree. And the final super chat here. Big up for all the super chats, by the way. You guys got mad today.
Appreciated, yeah.
Says Gundogan has 10 GNA in all comps, not much different from Rice. Jude can't play as a 6 as well. He's much more advanced, which is why he has a higher GNA. Yeah, that's fair, Farius. But like I said, I'd still rather have, if we're getting Rice, I'd still rather get Madison as well. Because you need
the attacking threat.
Yeah, you need to strengthen it. Because for me, I think if we get Rice, Phillips is leaving.
Get Rice, yeah, I agree.
You have to sign another midfielder anyway, because Rice is basically the Phillips replacement, and you're going to have to replace Gundogan if Gundogan leaves. So for me, I would take Rice, but only if we get Madison as well. That's my view on it.
I mean, one thing's for certain, there's going to be a lot more transfer news coming out from here. Because, bro, one thing we know is City brief things when it's not going their way. So it'd be interesting to see if after tonight's match that something does come out. It'd be interesting, because that is something that City always do. That they always, when it's not going their way, or their media circus is swirling around in a way that negatively looks on City. Just like with when we started the Nabry thing, bro, and they shut it down rapid. They were like, "No, we're not having this."
Yeah.
Like they don't want shit being hyped up that ain't gonna happen because it just disappoints fans. So it wouldn't surprise me if you see something to basically say that City are not interested in signing Jude Bellingham, like what Patrick Berger said before, like from one of the City Donnies like Jack Gorn or something.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like City have pulled out the race kind of situation. That's the next step in. Well, obviously I think the nail's in the coffin anyway, but I think that's just an extra nail in there.
Yeah, Carl says let's hype up Messi then. I will, man. I just need one proper link.
Yeah. Give me a link. Just something that's got a journal behind it, not an opinion.
Yeah. Well, there will be links.
Will be links. If he's a free agent, Messi, with us being the club we are now, undoubtedly journalists will link us to him.
Yeah, and surely with his age, man. Surely with his age, he's saying, "Come on, lad. You don't need to
last rodeo, lad."
Yeah, and then get off. Come to the Premier League, man. That's the one thing that people always say, "Oh, he's not played in the Premier League," which, by the way, is fucking, in my opinion, a dumb argument anyway. Because you don't have to play in the Premier League to prove you're the best player in the world. That's just ridiculous, like proper shit opinion. But yeah, come and give this country, some spectacle. We want to see the best player in the world, man. Hugh Murray needs to see him in a City shirt. Maybe you can get that signed instead of getting one signed from Calvin Phillips, isn't it, bro?
Yeah.
If the club will allow me to have tickets, yeah, maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
Bill Recep says, I wish we had all the same pool like Barca or Madrid, because if they had the money, everyone wants to play there. It's just a fact, unfortunately. Yeah, maybe it is. But look, we're only improving. We're only getting better. We're getting more and more attractive. And at the end of the day, if we get Lionel Messi, fucking hell, I don't think anyone's going to complain about that, innit? So
it's I think you said it before, but it might have been you, and then it was arguably other fans might hate the fact of us signing Messi more than hate the fact of us signing Jude.
Yeah, they will.
They'll hate it.
Yeah.
Because as well, right? What could they say? Because it's a free transfer as well. So with Bellingham,
we've not Bellingham. It's you're spending all this money on him.
The thing is, right? Opposition fans love to hate City, right? Love to hate us even when we've just done nothing wrong, just because we're just a hated club, right? So if we got Bellingham, it'd be a reason to hate us. You guys are spending 130 million pound on a 19-year-old. You guys are ruining football.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. If we get Messi, what could they say? It's a free transfer,
Free
mate.
transfer.
What the
Well,
fuck?
they
we
can't
winning
even
for?
say they can't even say, oh, but you're paying him stupid wages. That's why he came, because like his shirt sales alone and the commercial aspect will pay for a huge amount of his wages.
Yeah, I don't think City would pay him crazy money. I think they're giving Kevin De Bruyne cash.
That's what I said that this morning. Didn't I? I was like, I think we'll put him on Kev
Yeah.
Cash.
Yeah, and like you say, the ticket, the fucking the t-shirt sales, the shirt sales would go wild. Let me tell you something. If we bought Messi, right? I would buy two shirts. One that I could just fucking wear about, and one that I would get framed. Because I'm telling you, man, in 50 years' time, I want to be looking back on that shirt going, can't believe we signed Lionel Messi, man. We had the
We
best
signed
player in the
Lionel
world.
Messi.
I'll give you my Calvin Phillips one for the shirt if you want.
No, you're all right, mate. Yeah, so yeah, it's crazy. Big up Dave, by the way, says, wait, weren't people saying it was done for us here? Yeah, man, there's a lot of ITKs saying it was done, but
ITKs that have been left with egg on their face today.
And Tom has also basically said it's off, innit? Because he said, look at Rice.
He's also said that it's kind of like nothing done yet, and he can tell there's an aura about the way. I think Tom is basically the boat of just wait. City haven't said anything yet, but I think he's expecting City to say something.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think something will happen in the next 24, 48 hours.
I reckon tonight, bro, because this will be popping off on Twitter.
Yeah,
I reckon tonight after the match, I reckon there'll be something from there'll be a Gorn Bombats or something. Because even in the next press conference, bro, we're not far. The next press conference is only on Friday. That's 2 days away, and if nothing happens in between that, all them questions are going to get fired straight at Pep Guardiola on Friday.
Yeah.
City will want to put things out before then, so it dies down a bit before it gets to Pep.
Well, as well, what normally happens when we get bad news, man? I mean, we're normally get some big transfer news. That's what happened with the Jack Gordon stuff. Didn't that come after the Tottenham loss, or like a game that we lost? We lost a game, and then all the fucking transfer news started coming out because that's the club know when there's bad news. Just give the fans some transfer speculation.
Good, yeah. But Murrow, you're right. It's tonight, isn't it? It's the post match. It'll get asked in the post match press conference tonight. So the club will be rapid on trying to get some out.
Off Meta says Bellingham to Real Madrid with how competitive their midfield is for places screams problems for me. Yeah, but the thing is, Cruz still hasn't signed a new contract. Modric hasn't signed a new contract, so there could be space if they don't give them the new deals. But one would expect that they probably will give them new deals because they're both mint. And Recep says Messi brings 300 million euro jersey sales every year alone. You can search about it. He made that numbers for Barcelona and PSG. Oh yeah, man, you make profit on him. Now's probably the best time to buy him because he's still at an age where it's still slam. But he's a free transfer. You don't have to give him £1 million a week because he's 35. So you can still give him Kevin De Bruyne cash, and you just cream it in from shirt sales.
Mm-hmm.
Every City fan in the world, especially young City fan, every single young City fan in the world will want a Lionel Messi Manchester City shirt.
We're the only that can offer him half decent wages right now. I mean, Barcelona probably can't properly afford it. Saudi Arabia are obviously the big standout candidate if he wants to go there. But if he still wants a footballing opportunity and competitive football that he values, we're the only club that can really offer that to him in Europe right now.
Yeah.
If you put Manchester City and a Saudi Arabia team on the table as it stands for Lionel Messi, he will choose Manchester City. But it's if City go to that table, because I think he'd want that. More football. Like, he clearly wants to carry on playing football. He's slamming still. The guy just won a World Cup. Like, so I genuinely, I think he'd come to City if both them options are on the table.
Well, what are his options anyway? If we're being honest, what are his actual options right now? He's looking at Saudi Arabia, Barcelona, and probably Manchester City.
No one else going to go from it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't know.
He's a free transfer, so a lot of teams could go for him. But I think they're the most realistic options.
Could you imagine, Messi just fucking cutting about Northern Quarter?
Or Newcastle.
Imagine him just walking down Deansgate.
I know, yeah.
I can't imagine it.
I can't imagine it.
Imagine taking him to Wetherspoons.
Yes, Messi. Have you been here?
Yeah.
Take him down to
O'Shea's.
I just can't imagine Messi living.
Get him in Orchid Karaoke Bar, innit?
Yeah, I'd say he's sick at the karaoke.
Yeah, I just can't imagine him moving to Manchester.
Bailando.
To be fair, though, imagine if we got Mac Allister as well. You got Mac Allister, Alvarez, Messi.
That Argentinian link up.
Yeah. Bro, you know what? I've been mad here. The amount of fans that would then start following Manchester City because of Lionel Messi.
If we sign Messi, right, I reckon our subs have got quite a bit, you know.
Oh,
Like,
subscribers, yeah.
YouTube
they
subscribers,
probably would,
because you get loads of like people who just follow. People genuinely just follow Messi.
Yeah, there are.
We could just do daily Messi content, like one show a day is just a Messi show.
Yeah.
The
And
Messi
all
update.
the Messi fans come in. All the Messi fans come in at 3:00 every day for the Messi show.
Yeah, the Messi news. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Big up to Lauren. Says Gvardiol, Madison, Messi, Mitoma, or Sane. 10 out of 10. Maybe. I think Gvardiol's an interesting one again because I just found out the transfer window so weird, man. Where are the leaks at, man?
This ain't no normal transfer window. This.
Where's
We're not
the
even in the transfer
news?
window yet. It's stress before we even get there.
Yeah,
We're not. The transfer hasn't even opened, and we're stressed about transfers. Like it's getting worse, man.
Where's the news, man?
Even when it's not transfer window, it may as well be transfer window.
It is crazy.
I don't
Big up
understand
to,
the people saying Messi would bring nothing to the team. That's such an unbelievable overstatement. He just tore the World Cup apart, and you're saying this guy would be a liability.
People are saying Gvardiol, right, is meant to be one of the best next centre backs in the world in world football, and Messi put him on his ass.
Yeah.
So to say Messi still ain't got it, he breezed past one of the best centre backs in world football.
You put Messi in a proper team, which we do have right now, he absolutely cooks. He's too good. His footballing brain is too good, man. It moves five paces ahead of everybody else's.
Boys, we need that. Now we're done. We're in the bin. Oh, Messi, mate. That was fun whilst it lasted, wasn't it? What a morning in a little bit of this stream.
Cinnabit.
Messi was going to travel to Barcelona, where he'll spend the next few days waiting for the formal offer.
It's been fun.
Yeah, but I thought he got no cash, man. They can't even re-sign Gavi, mate.
Oh man, get David Silva back or something. do something, please.
I'm fucking checking out of this stream, mate. I don't. Fuck you.
Oh my god, man. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy times, man. I think that was it. Yo, big up to David, by the way. He says, what about the rumours of Neymar coming? I ain't seen no new rumours about Neymar.
I've not seen Neymar rumours for time.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore, man. I don't care.
No, he's given up, innit? He's given up, man. Recep, you remind me of like Tobes or someone on Matisse, innit? You know what I mean? Just sat there, just.
Well, they're just chilling. They're just like they've accepted it, innit?
Yeah,
they just accept it.
We're gonna go signingless. We ain't signing no one this summer, bro. We ain't signing no one.
We will though. But I love the hype, man. I love the hype of being linked to a big dog player, and then the chase. You know, they say the chase is the best part, and then you sign him. Haaland to City.
Yeah,
man.
Chase.
We'll do the extra, the chase.
Big up Recep as well. So Messi first captain for Pep. Trust me if he comes. Yeah, maybe. Right, cool. There we are. Jude Bellingham. It ain't looking good, Breath. It looks like he's on his way to Real Madrid. Broke this afternoon from Fabrizio Romano. And Manchester City are now out of the race to sign Jude Bellingham. Who do we move on to next? Well, we don't know because there's been absolutely no links to anyone, really. City keeping everything very close to themselves. I don't know. Why do we think they're doing this? Is it because we're on a treble run? Why did would that affect the treble? You know, Sam Lee coming out saying, "Oh, City are interested for Mac Allister." Is that going to affect anyone?
Conspiracy theory here. Could this be a plan from Real Madrid? We're actually nowhere near to sign Jude Bellingham just to wobble us as we play them next week. It's all going too well for City right now. They're beating everybody. The Champions League semi-final, Cup final. They've caught Arsenal. They need to get something to humble them a little bit. Tell them just before the Champions League semi-final.
And they lost last night.
Tell City everything's not as rosy, man.
What do Real Madrid like doing when they lose? They love a transfer story when they lose. They
Ooh.
basically just conceded the league to Barcelona last night.
The
basically.
Spanish media, man, the Spanish media love doing that, making a whole circus out of these things.
Hey, yo, I'm suddenly a lot more confident now.
Hey, yo,
Hey,
Madness, get yourself back in here, bro.
Hey, yo, you know, that could be true, though.
Yeah, people saying, but it's Fabs. Yeah, but Fabs is using them sauces. He's using them
Yeah.
Spanish sauces.
He says, as per my man.
It says as per, and it's them two sauces that are the Spanish sauces.
Yo, we're getting you, Bellingham.
What a fucking roller coaster this is. In another twist.
We've unraveled the whole thing here. We've got
You just even rocked.
Yeah.
I'll be rocked.
Get the tinfoil hat on, man. Get the tinfoil back out. It's not done.
Honestly, you know what? I've just gone from a 99% chance, right, of not getting Jude Bellingham. I get a bit more confident now. Could this just be reactionary? Give Real Madrid fans some good news after last night.
But
Well, remember they missed out on Haaland.
Come out though.
Remember they missed out on Haaland. The first thing they did was, right, well, we'll get Mbappe anyway.
Yeah,
They
but
didn't
bro,
get him.
what about if he's been told as well? Maybe Real Madrid like tell him as well.
Yeah, but he's Dortmund mouthpiece, isn't it? So sure.
What about if he's chatting shit?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
He could be chatting shit, innit?
Could be chatting pure poo.
We're just going to discredit all the most reliable journalists.
Well,
Every
they might have like incorrect information. You know what I'm saying? They might have been told incorrect information.
Well, they are slippery little snakes, Real Madrid, man. We know they like to play the media. We do know this for a fact. They like to play with the media and use that to, spin narratives and that kind of thing, depending on what situation they're in themselves. So all I'm saying is don't count your chickens, man.
It's going to be interesting to see what Dortmund come out with after all this.
Yeah. Yeah.
What, are they still top of the league then?
Who are the big dog German guys? You got Christian Falk, you got Bild. Who else is there?
That's pretty much it, I think.
Isn't Christian Falk built? And he usually the Donny.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he's the editor for Bild, isn't he? The head editor.
Patrick Berger's the mouthpiece for Dortmund. He's
Yeah.
he's their Donny.
Man,
So it's not good, bro. It ain't looking good, bro, isn't it? That's why before when that came out, I was like, "Yep, it's in the bin."
Yeah,
But it's the same sauces that are getting circulated today. It's them Spanish sauces, man.
I feel suddenly a lot more relaxed about the situation.
I think you talked sense. If you could have done that at the start, that'd have been nice, innit?
Innit? Fucking hell, bro.
Why are you waiting till right at the end to speak some actual good information, innit? Like
Content, man. We need to make content.
Yeah, Fez. It's all about the content. I mean, I get it's just wait and see time, innit? It's wait and see. Let's wait and see. When a City, because something that you said the other day, bro, we did a Jude Bellingham stream like last week or whatever it was, and you said it's still really weird that we're not getting anything from our side, like with the Jack Gorns and the Ornsteins and the Martin Blackburn and stuff like that. We were still getting nothing from us.
Yeah.
So maybe now we'll get that thing from us, and it'll just be like, yeah, done.
Yeah, I know. Right, cool. Well, there we go. We'll have to see what happens, man. Wait for the brief, innit? Wait for the brief. I guess as well, that's another thing. We don't hear anything in the next 48 hours. Can we assume that maybe it's not dead and it's
Not panic mode? Yeah.
So we'll have to see in it. Right, people. I'll big up to Spells, by the way, just quickly. It says Barcelona haven't gotten the green light from the Spanish league yet. Exactly. So they need to sort out their finances before they can start speaking at Messi, mate. So yeah, you're spot on. You're spot on. Buzzing. We got the live watch. I got another super chat in here. This time from Doper. It says denial stages. Any news on my boy Leroy? No news, bro.
Absolutely nothing on Leroy, mate.
No news. No news. Yeah, watch along later on, 7:00. Make sure you join us. It's going to be a big one. Obviously, we need to win to go back to the top of the table. I'm slightly worried about the game.
Same. I'm confident, but there's a little bit of a
little
bit weak.
I'm going to be watching Rice tonight as well. This is his one chance. This is it.
Oh yeah, shit. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's actually Rice watch along mode.
Well,
This is chance to impress, man.
Yeah.
But don't
He may
impress
get
too
arrested,
much.
man. He may get arrested based off the reports.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so. Right, people, we'll wrap it up. Join us later on, 7 o'clock for the live watch along. Going to be a big game. Kansas City go back to the top of the Premier League table. But for now, Jude Bellingham, it ain't looking good, Brev. See you in the next one.